and we're not going to beat anybody up. We're going to use this to enhance your mind and body practice. So the use of the Bang traces back to the origin of Tai Chi as a type of martial arts, but it's also very good for your mind and your body. So, to start with, Tai Chi in Chinese is the symbol of the perfect balance and harmony of yin and yang. And in this context, the soft and the hard, the fast and the slow. Okay, so today you're going to learn exercises that will embody, this whole concept of Tai Chi. What qualifies Tai Chi as a type of Qigong is, like all Qigong systems, is characterized by the integrated regulation of mind, body, and breath. 三调合一，调身、调心、调息. So first, very quickly, regulation of the mind. How's that beneficial to you? So you've seen this before. The latest research shows that people who practice Tai Chi has better connection between the part of the brain called the hippocampus, which is the site for long-term memory. So it's kind of like the hard drive of your computer, and better connection to the prefrontal cortex over here, which is kind of like the RAM for the short-term memory and usage of the memory for executive function. So people who practice Tai Chi have better connection, as shown by brain imaging studies. Regulation of the breath is very important because the latest research shows that when you breathe slow and deep, as you will be doing today, you activate or you involve a particular part of the brain called the breathing center, the breathing pacemaker. When you breathe slowly and deeply, this part of the brain will get connected to this part of the brain, the lucus coeruleus. And this is the part of the brain that suppresses stress. So when you breathe slow and deep, you suppress stress. If you are stressed and you breathe nervously like that doesn't help. Or if you breathe, oh my God, oh wana, well, that doesn't help. But if you breathe slow and deep, then you get connected to this part of the brain that will suppress stress. And in our laboratory, we showed that when people play video games that are very stressful, or watch horror movies that's very scary, the heart rate would go up, blood pressure would go up, and when the players were asked to breathe slow and deep, the heart rate would come down. See, this is before watching the movies. During the movies and doing the movies, breathe slowly, it will come down. And blood pressure will do the same thing. So you can see that breathing slow and deep will have immediate effect on relieving stress. Okay, finally, regulation of the body, which we'll do a lot today. So first of all, muscles. As we age, past age of 30, you lose muscle function. And it is shown that different types of exercises, like cardiovascular exercise like running, and lifting, weight resistance, lifting heavier weights. These exercises could reverse, the deterioration of muscle function and will improve aerobic capacity, muscle mass loss, and loss of strength. So today, instead of doing what I've been showing you how to do Tai Chi empty-handed, now you have a stick that's as heavy as possible. That's why I've been telling you out there, as heavy as possible, because that will add weight to the exercise and will benefit the muscles. And also, it will benefit the bones, because bone density can improve if you are doing weight-bearing exercises. So, all these empty-handed exercises are not going to be as useful as if you add weight to the exercise. That's why the heavier the better. And it's a long story. When your bones get stronger, they secrete a hormone called osteocalcin. That hormone will get into the brain, get into the hippocampus, and generate more brain cells for better memory and better stress response as well. So again, adding weight is very, very important sometimes, for mind, body, and brain benefits. One more. Studies have shown that when you really use your muscles, particularly if you are adding weight to the exercise, you will secrete more of this hormone called interleukin-6, and interleukin-6 can go all over your body and break down fat. This is a normal mouse, and this is a mouse where the gene that makes it possible to make interleukin is taken out. So this mouse cannot make interleukin-6. This mouse can exercise all day long. It will still be fat. But when interleukin-6 was injected back into this mouse, it turned back into a normal mouse. So again, exercising muscles will get the muscles to secrete interleukin-6. So again, adding weight to the exercise will improve that sort of function. So today, we're doing this Tai Chi Bang, okay? In our research in the laboratory, we showed that if you do Tai Chi exercises with no weight, you improve your blood circulation because it's still an exercise. But if you add the weight of the bang, the ones that you borrowed today, you will improve circulation significantly. But interestingly, the bang that's 2.5 pounds seems to be just right. When we increase the weight of the bang to, heavier and heavier, it doesn't add the benefits, add more benefits. So the weight that of the bang that you borrow, at least the ones that are on the one side of the table, that has measurable benefits in terms of improving blood circulation. One more. So again, Tai Chi is soft and hard and soft and hard, slow and fast and slow and fast. Okay, why do we need to do fast exercises as we will do today? Because our muscles have a combination of fast muscle fibers and slow muscle fibers, and they're all mixing together. Once you pass age 30, your fast muscle fibers are the first to go. So if you are young, that's okay, but past 30, you should make sure you do some fast exercises to train fast muscle fibers, because those are the first ones to deteriorate. And in fact, there's measurable deterioration of the fast muscle fibers if you don't exercise them for only 10 days. So we should actually do this, every day or every other day or so. Also, we'll be doing a lot of exercises that involve stretching the body, stretching the connective tissues. And I've talked about this before. When you stretch the underlying connective tissues. And within the connective tissues are cells called fibroblasts, and they secrete another signaling molecule that will decrease pain and inflammation. And we don't have time for this. And the mechanism is here all worked out. Acupuncture points, the last thing that I'm going to talk about. Acupuncture points, are used to treat practically every disorder known to man, because 2,000 years ago, that's just about the only treatment available to our ancestors. In our laboratory, we show that there are certain acupuncture points that if you're really stressed, your blood pressure would go up, such as like watching a horror movie, your heart rate would go up, but then if you press on certain acupuncture points, the blood pressure would come down right away, heart rate would come down right away. And also the so-called sympathetic, the fight or flight response, that will go up. If you push on certain points, it will come down. And you can see if you push on the wrong point, it will go back up. It will go back up. So, acupuncture points are very useful, as we can show in the laboratory for this particular purpose. And we show that, like today, we're going to press on certain acupuncture points with the Bang. And in 5 different acupuncture points, if you push on the right point, blood flow will improve like, 6-fold or 60-fold. I'm sorry, 6-fold to 10-fold, okay? And if you push on the wrong point, it doesn't work. Goes up, wrong point, doesn't work. Goes up, wrong point, doesn't work. Okay, so, one more, okay. One more is repetitive motion. At Princeton, they showed that in animals, when an animal is like doing repetitive motion, such as like in a grooming type of motion, serotonin in the brain goes up like 40-fold. So it's okay to do like 108 different Tai Chi movements. That will take you 40 minutes. That's good for cultural reasons. But for health reasons, you're much better off doing the same movement many, many times. Just like the cat is like, walking or doing this or chewing. Repetitive motion could greatly improve serotonin in the brain. And of course, serotonin is important for good mood, good sleep, and so forth, and decreasing stress and so forth. And deep breathing will also do the same thing. Okay, so just a very quick review of things that I've talked about numerous times in this series. And I will now want to go straight to teaching you the techniques that will make use of all these principles. All right, so let's have the lights on. And please come up. And don't go beyond this line because that will block the camera. Okay? So stand any place you want. Jeffrey, look at the camera and see. Look, okay, look at the camera. Am I in the camera?
No.
No?
Right now, yes.
Here?
Yes, you are.
Still see me?
Yes.
Here?
Too far.
No. I mean, if people standing here, would they block the camera?
Yes.
Here?
No.
No. Okay. So please stand behind this line. Okay. All right. But before I start, I just want to explain a little bit about these things. So these, as you can see from the experiments we've done, the heavier the better, because that will make your muscles work harder. It will get the muscles to secrete more interleukin-6 to break down fat all over the body. Okay, it will make your bones stronger, because that will then secrete, the stronger bones will secrete more osteocalcin to make your brain make more brain cells and cells that could suppress stress. Okay, so the weight is important. The second thing is when you're holding the Bang like this, the ends of the Bang are pushing against the worker's palace acupuncture point, 劳宫穴位. So when you're doing things like this, you are actually activating, this acupuncture point. Lao Gong, for thousands of years, is called workers' palace. Why? Because this is one of the centers of qi, okay? And when you're tired, you don't have energy, you massage this, okay? That is supposed to improve your qi in the body. Just like at the bottom of your feet, you have two more, one on each side. It's called gushing spring, Yongquan, and that will energize your lower body. So this is for like upper body. So when you go get a foot massage, they always push on your Yongquan, your gushing spring. So here, you don't need somebody to push. When you're doing this, you're pushing on Lao Gong, okay? And so, number one, adding weight for the exercise. Number two is acupuncture points. And number three is it forces you to do these motions perfectly. Because, when I teach the other courses, when I said, okay, have your hand this far apart, do this. Well, some of you are doing this, okay, but with the Bang, you're forced to do it perfectly. So those are at least three good reasons to exercise with the Bang. Now, you will notice that each Bang has a number on it, okay? You're certainly welcome to, go home and make your own bangs or go to Amazon or what. The bangs you are holding in your hands are handmade by Steve Coatsworth. He's an artist. He goes out and finds wood that's very heavy that you cannot buy at Home Depot. Like this one, is made from wood from like 100-year-old door or a table or window, and he makes it, into this bang. So each one is a work of art. So the first number you see, if it says 85, if you like it, you want to buy that one, you pay him $85, okay? The ones that says 40, well, it's $40. The ones that 20, I'm not selling it, these belongs to him, he's kind enough to loan it to us. But if you want these, okay, every one is unique. It's not made by a machine. And if you like it, afterwards, when people return all of these on the table, you want some, they're really artistic, they have a Tai Chi symbol, some do, some don't, and, colorful and so forth. You can, look at them after people return them, okay, and buy it from there. He doesn't have a shop, you cannot go to a place to buy this. Okay, enough of that. He also is a great wood carving artist. If you want him to make a boat, he actually built a sailboat, or you want him to build a cabinet for your kitchen, or he could do all of these things as well. All right. So we have about 15 exercises I'm going to teach. I'm going to stop at 11 o'clock for a break. Okay, so we pretty much have an hour and 15 minutes to learn 15 exercises. So 5 minutes for each exercise. So the first one, rainbow in the sky, 天上彩虹. So the first two are for warm-up, okay? Feet apart, comfortable, just shoulder width apart. Hold it like this. And the motion is very simple, okay? So face one side, turn your waist, okay? More weight on this side, and go to this side, see? Now more weight on this side, and I'm turning my waist here, okay? And then come up to the side, all right? Now, as I said, we are videotaping this. This will be on the internet, so please don't take any, just concentrate on learning how to do this, okay? So, So to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. 天上彩虹. Breathing in and out through the nose, okay? Deep as you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. In all these exercises, we do this at 6 times a minute. In the laboratory, we show that this have the best effect for increasing blood flow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Other way, opposite way, breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Just warming the body up. Breathe in. Regulation of the mind. Rainbow in the sky. Just think of the rainbow in the sky. So it's meditative practice defined as something when you do, you're concentrating on a single thought. In this case, the rainbow in the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? Any questions? All right. The lady in the back, you don't have one? You don't want to do?